Well, guys, I guess I guess Berserk's gone again or something. I don't know. I guess there's a bit of hiatus. This is the last chapter of this fucking year. Oh my god. It honestly just seemed like he was putting out these chapters for the last 3 months just so it could coincide with the anime. And maybe the reason why he's on a hiatus is because he is helping with the anime adaptation, because it is confirmed that there's going to be a Berserk 2017 anime that follows up on the 2016 one. But I'm sure a lot of fans will tell you that this anime adaptation, at least the 2016 one, wasn't really that good. It's not really worth your time, unlike the manga. So it's kind of odd where his priorities are. I mean, if they're telling him, take a break and then work on some shit till the manga comes out, that's a different story. Again, I'm not too sure, but that's just something that I've thought about. Some people have speculated and stuff like that. So that's not like an official thing. Don't think it is, right? I'm just talking out of my ass. But since we won't be getting another chapter till early 2017 at least, 17, fucking what. It's important that we talk about this shit, because honestly, I have no idea where they're gonna go from here, right? Because this recent arc where they've been on this, the Elf Island and everything, has been very, happy, almost. Yeah, they got attacked by some Halloween monsters or whatever, but nothing really happened out of that. And now that we're in this crucial moment where we can possibly get Casca back mentally, and now with that last page in this chapter and how just dark and brooding it looked, we're met with a question of, is this actually going to work out? And when is Berserk going to go back to being Berserk, Because I think that this can happen a few ways, right? Either Casca comes back and this is the first time anything really good has happened to Guts, because his life has just been fucking awful. I don't need to tell Mongaries that, but his life has just been fucking awful. And even in this moment, if they're able to bring Casca back, Guts still can't be there for her when it happens. The Elven Queen chick even said, it's just Casca associates you with fear. She's scared of you. So Guts can't be there for her when they're finally treating her for this. So even if it were to work out in her favor, there's still that bittersweet feeling. But the other two ways this could happen involve Casca not coming back. One is where it's just this dream shit or whatever. This is some God Hand level shit, I can't deal with this, and then it's just left at that. Or they flip that switch and monsters just come out and start tearing up this nice little village and island, and it becomes Berserk again. So those are the ways I can see this going down right now, and I don't really have much of a preference. I think any of those, or a route similar to those, would be good. Because, again, if Casca comes back, fucking great. That's a win. That is a huge win. If not, then odds are we're gonna get some nice action. I honestly hope, if anything, the second one that I mentioned, where they're just nope, can't do anything about it, sorry, then nothing happens after that, I think that'd probably be the worst way to handle this. But yeah, so that was the big thing with this chapter. That's what everything was kind of leading up to. Everything before that was comedic, actually. I thought it was a pretty funny chapter. Whether the Flower Storm King was talking some shit to Puck and the other dude, I always forget his name, but the guy that had the plan to sell elves and all that shit, she was talking mad shit to them, just putting them down, then gave him some capital punishment. And then the whole dream sequence, which was a cross between silly and then kind of trippy almost, because there was a bit of an art change during Shariq's dream, but that shit was just silly. Like, that was almost some Winnie the Pooh shit where she's got the honey, and then Isidro shows up as some cartoonish looking monkey and just bothers her about it. That was silly. And then the Farnese dream, which the art style was pretty much the same, but she was washing the clothes of all the people that were with her on a Mazgus stone that was talking to her. And I think the funniest thing that came out of this was when she went to wash Guts and his armor was talking and all that shit. And because the Berserk armor is a bit pointed, it was digging into the Mazgus stone. And he's like, oh god. And then Guts gives us that line from the whole arc with Mazgus. It's like, no, don't pray. If you pray, your hands are closed. And I think that was hysterical, that they used like a cool line from Guts in that comedic way. I loved that a lot. And then Shariq shows up in Farnese's dream, and Farnese immediately asks, like, what are you doing? You're not dry yet, master. Like, just weird, silly shit like that. I really liked it a lot. And then we get to Casca's dream initially, and it's just scribblings. And I thought that was like the most interesting, that it just drew it all out in scribbles. And that really speaks volumes for Casca's mental state, because she can't even communicate properly. It's no wonder that she can't really visualize the world in a realistic manner. That's not a surprise at all. And then the huge switch with that last page I was talking about in the beginning of this video, where everything is just dark. And it reminded me of some like visualization used in early Berserk, especially during the eclipse. And I can't wait to see how this turns out, but we're gonna have to wait till 2017, which is the biggest shame ever, and which is why I've been using sad Guts for a majority of this video. So yeah, guys, let me know how you think things are gonna turn out, how you feeling about this hiatus, and I'll see you all around.